Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be making another one of my favorite treats, but this time it's from Puerto Rico. It's a quesito. We're going to make it really super easy. We're not going to ask you to create puff pastry or anything like that. Just combine some really great flavors. So the first thing we're going to need is at least one sheet of puff pastries. Already done. This one's with real butter. So it has a very nice texture to it. It cooks really, really well. Cream cheese, this one's a lower fat option because of the saturated fat in the butter. We're gonna take a little bit, we're gonna take our foot off the throttle a little bit on the fat for this one. But certainly if you don't have this option, you know, any Philadelphia cream cheese will go great. Mascarpone cheese could also be used as well. We're actually going to add in our secret ingredient here, which is spicy raspberry preserve. So this one's with jalapeno. You can get them with chipotle. Really great. And you know what? I don't label them. I kind of randomly mix it in. So either you get a regular one or you get a spicy one. Either way, they're really super good. And we're going to divide up 8 individual teaspoons of sugar to top it off. And then, of course, any other mixers. Guava goes nice in there. Blueberries, lemons. There are a lot of different things, or lemon flavor, I should say. Lemons themselves get a little bit tart even when they're cooked. But I think you're really going to like this. It's really super simple. It's easy to do. And we're going to portion out 8 servings out of our sheet roughly. And here we go. Let's get to eating. So these are actually going to cook for 12 minutes approximately at 400 degrees or until they get nice and golden. One of the things I really liked about this is making different shapes. You can do a traditional shape, you can roll it like a log, you can really do whatever you want. Just make sure it's sealed so that all of the goodness stays inside. So 12 minutes from now we'll have our first look and our first bite, and I know it's going to be a good one. It has no choice. So we're just a few minutes in, looking good so far. Now puff pastry can give you a little bit of trouble. You notice that when I was filling and cutting mine, they weren't exactly perfect, and they don't have to be. When we roll them up like this, a lot of the flaws are going to get covered. So when you buy puff pastry, it's usually frozen. Try to get it so it's still cold, so you can kind of shape it the way you need without it being too pliable. And if it gets too pliable, just put it back in the fridge for a few minutes and regain control. Okay, Okay, so I pulled some of these off the tray. They're looking great. Different shapes, do different things when they cook. So just have a little bit of fun with it. Let's take the one that kind of busted open here a little bit and give that a try. Good. It's hot. Oh, this was one of the ones with the jelly. I should have known that. This one will be more of a surprise. It's sealed up pretty nicely, so we'll let the guests have a shot at that one. So you could have these for breakfast. Best served warm, maybe with a cappuccino or a ristretto, or however you like your coffee. That would be really good. For dessert, you know, maybe you want to have a nice light beer or a Pinot Noir. Heck, you could probably even do a Moscato with this and get away with it. Outstanding, very easy to do. You know, 12 to 15 minutes on the cook, just watch for it to get brown. You could also hit those with sugar when you're done, when you pull them out of the oven. Or you could coat the outside with sugar if you want and just let it caramelize. It's really, really up to you, but that's the very basis of the quesito, done as easily as possible. I mean, we used 3.5 ingredients, right? If you remember, we have our puff pastry sheets, we use sugar, we use cream cheese, and I added in some spicy jalapeno raspberry jelly. But completely open for you to put whatever you want in there. It's a great snack, quick to do, very cheap, and very enjoyable. So until next time, please like and share and comment on this video. You will obey.